Alright, let's do this. Okay, this is insane. I don't really know where to start. So, I was making this video and I wanted to look back, on my life and tell the story of young Julian and how he drew and painted and did all the creative things and then stopped doing them, right? And then I got into snowboarding. So 10 years of snowboarding, 10 years of love and passion and energy spent on that, and I had to stop that. And man, and then I rediscovered drawing, and it was my passion like for quite a while, but I also set my mind to like, you have to get a job, this is it, you can do this. And it all started, this whole thing, this whole stress and this machine in my head started rolling and I started losing it, like losing myself, losing the passion, losing everything. Then what happened was AI, right? AI came and changed the lives of so many artists. And even though I have had some heights, during this time, I eventually sort of burned out, is I guess the word that I would use now. And I wanted to look back on that and pay homage to it and be like, hey, this was my life. Now it's this other thing. Now I'm doing YouTube, and now I'm doing 3D programmed things. And but this video changed everything. Like, looking back at it, I don't even know how to tell you this. But let me try. I had to leave you with my stock video because I was stuck, because I didn't know what to do. I had so many things to think about. I had so many things to go through in my head. And so I went back. And looked at every single drawing I could get my hands on. Back home, looked at every single drawing. Alright, check this out. So I'm in my childhood home right now, and I'm surrounded by the art I was making when I was a young boy. Basically the dates really go from my first year on this planet, the first thing I found. So I was 1 year old back then. And then basically the next 10 years until I got into like the 5th grade. It's really funny to look at them and recognize some things, and then just some other things are just so weird. Really like this one. I was onto something here. Here on my hard drive, looked at every single thing I painted digitally that is still there. It was crazy. It took a lot of time, and it did some things to my brain, man. I had to let it sink in. This is why, this video took me forever. Alright, look at this. I have a folder 2D work files from 2013 until 2023 actually. But this is when it got weird already. And I just checked this out. There's close to 7,000 things in there. If you want to see something cringe, you go to my DeviantArt Wolkenwächter. And you can see I have it in galleries from like everything, 329 deviations. And I have folders that date back to 16, 15, 2014, and you can just look at some of the goodness that was happening 10 years ago. Oh my god. Like, I remember this painting being like a breakthrough painting. I was like, wow, I really got something done. Jesus. But then like all the new stuff is on here as well, so that's fun. Yeah. And so I let it all sink in. I let the fact sink in that I had not been drawing for 2 years almost now. That I had finally made that YouTube channel I always wanted to make. But it wasn't about drawing. It was about a 3D program and about something else. And I just had to take a moment and be like, is this the path? Is this what you want to be doing? And looking back and seeing where I came from and everything I did, yeah, there was just something there. To be honest, I had to give myself some props here, you know? I had to give myself some props for the effort that I put into it. I had to put, you know, all the sacrifices that went into getting to this place. All the tears, all the stress, all the work, all the fucking work, man. And so, to be frank, I never thought I had it, you know? And this is what made me realize it. I never thought I had it in me to be an artist. I was always amazed by it. Amazed. Like how insanely cool that was. But I never thought this creative thing was for me. I always tried to be someone else. I always tried to emulate a style, emulate another artist. Oh, this is cool. I want to do this. Oh, this is cool. Shit, I want to do this. And never believe that this is already something and this is good enough. Everything I can bring to the table. And comparing myself to other artists who did get jobs in the industry that I wanted to be a part of was like, they have something that I don't have, so let me go into that direction. And going through all of my work, all of those last 10 years, made me just realize, like, I have it all. In some weird way, I got the feeling and I really started to believe. Or it was rather like that. Like I just, all of a sudden I believed I had it. I looked back at it, I was amazed by what I was able to do. Try it. It's insane. Just look at what you've accomplished in life already. It's insane. And so that's what happened. That is what happened. I started to believe that I am an artist and that I could do art and that it could influence people in a good way and bring positivity to the world and make it a richer place. And I never believed that before, all those years. And I think the same is true for you as well. You have everything it takes. You know, everyone has everything it takes. You are unique. I am unique. We're all unique. We can all bring something to the table that only we, as unique people, can bring to the table. And when it comes to art, look around. Every artist is doing it differently out there. Every good artist has their own thing that they're doing, their unique thing, and they are putting so much of themselves into it. And it shows. You see it. Long story short, we already are someone. We don't need to become someone else for anything. We can just be ourselves. And in art especially. It takes God, it takes effort, it takes a lot of love, it takes a lot of out of you. You feel it. You make a drawing, it took something out of you. Like after that you're exhausted or whatever, but you can be free, you can be yourself. So why try to be someone else? You already are someone, I already am someone. And taking that and using that as inspiration and putting it on the page and you see now what this did to me. Like making this video that I'm not even showing you right now, it wasn't finished. But this is what happened through the process of making it, through the process of looking back. For once, I never look back. I never look back. I was always looking forward, eyes on the prize, right? This is how you achieve things. Well, looking back is actually great, you know? And yeah, I think now, like this whole thing just made myself believe. And it's the hardest thing to make yourself believe, you know. So, this is why I'm sharing this with you instead of the other video, because that is such a powerful message. Way more powerful than telling you my story. This message is like, think about it. You already are someone. Say it as a mantra to yourself. I already am someone. I already am someone. I don't need to become anyone, you know? You already are. I already am. Let's be true to ourselves. We owe it to ourselves the most, and we owe it to others maybe a little bit. Okay? And you owe it to your art. Fuck. It might all go back to where it all started for me. Back to drawing. Back to pure creation, you know. The 3D thing was amazing. It's creativity as well, on a different scale, on a different level. It's kind of different. I still like it. I still might do it. But I want to get back to the drawing, you know. This is where I come from. This is what I want to explore now with this channel a little more. And be myself. And everything is there. The love is still there. The connection is still there. And the passion is still there. And I don't want to be like, oh, let's put it like under the table. Let's not show it to anyone. And because I have this YouTube channel where I have a 3D model like program and I paid for the program and everything. I was like, no, fuck that. I'm gonna be doing this. And I hope you like it. So let's see together where this will go. And I am super excited about the future now. And about the self-belief I have developed. And I cannot wait to share this journey with you further. Thank you so much.